Hey, how's it going? So, we're gonna do a max quest run. I'm gonna comment my run. As to kind of explain what I'm doing. So, max quest in Outer Worlds is doing as many quests as possible. So, our route so far, there's 66 quests out of the 67. There's one quest you can't do, which requires you to kill someone, and the person you're meant to kill tells you, well, go kill the person who told me to kill me. Um, so you
You
can't do
took a
both.
few
It's the
blows to
boss
the brain
quest. You
pan.
can't kill both Catherine and Clive on one arc. You need to kill them, one or the other, and we kill Clive because it's faster. So we pick up some strength early on because we want some carry capacity because we're going to dupe a lot of items, and we want to use those as we go. And not spend a couple of minutes spamming use. So we need to be able to carry a couple of things. We need to take some dexterity for some lockpick. We want perception for dodge and lockpick, and we want temperament for lie, medical, and also for the health regen, which I think is pretty useful.
You
So
certainly
we want to
know
pick
your
up
way
dialogue
around
and
a
stealth
bastion.
because they're great.
I hope
Basically,
you're comfortable in this new
medical
place.
it has no impact. Um, just take a perk at early on an aptitude because you can use it, but really taking medical or not doesn't change anything. And that's the setup for the run so far. Um, so as I said, I'm going to try and comment what I do. If I'm not clear, if you have any questions, you can reach out on the Outer Worlds Speedrun Discord,
Is this thing working?
um, where we'll do our best to answer any questions. Um, the run, the routing is going to be published
Ah, you've landed
on the
good.
Discord on a spreadsheet.
Also,
It's
this should
pretty
be close
long, it's
by.
pretty detailed,
What
um,
in
so
Lord's
you can watch
name?
the
Is
video,
that him?
take a look at my
Oh,
notes
that idiot.
if you want
I
to
told
learn
him
to
to
run.
plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after him.
So I'm not a very good
Now,
speedrunner.
you've been frozen for a while.
There's more
Move
optimal
around
movement
in the
here. You can watch
unforeseen
20%
situation.
runs
You
to
try.
kind of get it, but so here you want to pick up a Mac pick, a second Mac pick. That wasn't very
Damn it,
good.
my ears! Oh, what just happened?
I'm gonna blow these barrels up,
What in the hell?
pick up these two Mac picks, this one as well, and run to the ship.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
So you want to aggro this guy, because usually this guy runs out of the way once they've aggroed. It's not always the case, but it helps. So we're gonna level up medical here before getting the cheetah perk. And we level up medical because we want to be able to use the stimulations with the inhaler as soon as we can.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
So now we're gonna run to
Not sure I
geothermal.
trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.
Oh god, that's good.
Nasty
I
way
thought
to
I had
go.
broken my leg there. So we're gonna run to geothermal to pick up the stimulation. On our way there, we're also gonna pick up the logic module for Ludwig, which is why we picked up the five Mac picks. And we want to pick up the stimulation because we want to be able to dupe it as soon as we can, because we're going to do a lot of running around. So we really want the stimulation early on, even if we lose a bit of time, because we go into geothermal and don't accomplish much from a quest perspective. And we can't do there are a couple of quests you can't hand in anymore if you've done geothermal, so you need to do geothermal last. Most of the actually the constable quest, the fistful of digits, you can't complete it if you've done geothermal. So once again, we need to do it last. So we have 5 mag picks, which is just enough for to lockpick this. pick up the logic module, pick up the free mag picks, and go back to Emerald Vale, and we're going to go to Edgewater through the cavern to pick up the Vicar's book. So blow up that mine. Get the free mag picks. And we're going to run to Silas. So we're going to run to Silas first, because we're going to pick up his quest, because we can start completing it as soon as we enter Edgewater. And there's a small benefit, which is that by coming from here, Silas is looking at us. So dialogue is just a second faster. Be sure to pick up his quest. I have a tendency to exit dialogue before I have the quest, and if you fail to pick up this quest, it's really annoying to do again, so don't. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk to Conrad, who's the barber. Well, not kind of talk to him, we're going to shoot him in the head, because it's faster than talking to him. So you need to close the door. Ah, that's terrible. You need 2 shots to the head to kill him, or 1 shot to the head and 3 body shots, and so it's 2 to 5 bullets, but you actually need to hit your shots. So we've picked up the fistful of digits. Now we're going to pick up his fees,
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
and we're going to start some duping. So we're going to dupe this. We want something around 3,000 lotion, so we're going to do this 7 times at first. So this is 2. I'm going to count out loud, I'm sorry. 3. 4. So we want to go to 7 to 49 to 300 to 3,000 basically. 4, I believe. 5. 6. So this is going to be 7. 7 again. 1. 2. 3. So I don't know if you saw, but when dropping the items, you can move your mouse over to the, I guess that's 4. You can move your mouth over to the inventory button, that's 5, to gain a bit of time while you're dropping the items. 6. 7, so I should be, yeah, I did it once too many. 1. So we're going to do it, well, let's do it 7 times. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And this should be 7, sorry. And we're going to do this another 7 times. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Six. Let's do it 8 times, and we obviously do it a ton of times because we want the gold and not just the items. The good thing is stimulations are the most expensive consumables in the game at 6.3 credits. So you need to keep about 400 of them. Yeah. So I think I duped a bit too many. I always dupe a bit too many, but since I'm not exactly sure how much money I need for now, my routing isn't perfect yet. I'd rather have way too much money than not enough, and we're gonna tinker a couple of weapons later on, and tinkering is really expensive. So just talk to the vicar, go through the, since you have the book, he's gonna offer to join you. So the dialogue for the vicar, just spam 1. There might be more optimal dialogue throughout the run. I do have a tendency to spam 1 because I haven't studied everyone's dialogue yet. But 1 works fine for the vicar. So her dialogue is 112. You can, if you don't do 112 and you go press 1 once too many, you do have a tendency. She has a tendency to talk a bit too much. So you want to reload when you're in the elevator. Well, spam the inhaler as well. You can actually spam the inhaler before a conversation, and it's not going to delay anything. So it's a good way to get like a free inhaler without having to go through the animation. Whereas on the contrary, you don't want to spam the inhaler just before transitioning to a new area, because the inhaler animation is going to cancel the buffer on the transition. I'll show you what I mean. So if I inhale, the animation gets cancelled because of the the buffer gets cancelled because of the animation. So you don't want to do that. So we're gonna go to talk to Ludwig. He's annoying because his back is turned to you, but he's going to give you a quest. So we've collected the dues for Silas, so that's done, which is good news. We're gonna have to kill a robot. As I said, we're gonna have to shoot him, so we want all our 9 bullets. There's obviously a loading area sometimes there. So when you level up in the game, it usually means that you're out of combat. It may take a second or 2 to actually get out of the combat, so you need to be careful, but it's a good sign. So he's going to give you a weapon you want to equip immediately, and we're going to fast travel to geothermal so we can actually do the medicine quest and pick up the other book for the guy in botanical, Kemp. So the baton is a good weapon because it does high damage, and early on we have to loot a couple of bodies, so it serves its purpose in the sense that since you're going to loot bodies, you might as well be in close combat when you kill them, because you're actually going to have to walk to the bodies. So good. You get the medicine key, the key to the medical cabinet or whatever. So on this transition, you want to press right because the exit is going to be on your right. So while the loading screen fades, you can move a bit on your right. So you might want to reload here. I think 4 bullets should be enough for what you have to do for Zoe. Drats. But if you have less than 4, you have to reload. I'd advise reloading because there's a bit of shooting going on just in a couple of seconds. You want a quick save here because this can fail in a number of ways. So stay away from the barrel as far as you can. Good, that went well. Sometimes you get concussed, and if you're concussed, you get overburdened, and if well, encumbered rather. And if you're encumbered, you can't run fast. I mean, it's very frustrating. So you need to stay away from the barrel. You're going to blow up. Be sure you're nowhere near it, and that's that. And sometimes you can die, so you need to quick save just before that because it's an easy place to fail. So just spam one with her. You don't actually have to loot Zoe's body. You can, I think you lie. I'm not really sure what you do, but anyways, go talk to Stefan. You need to buy armor. Yeah, a helmet and armor. You've looted armor from the bandit, so you don't actually have to buy armor, but you do need to buy the helmet, and you need to buy the hide for the same quest line, which is Celeste in Byzantium. So this is one of my favorite little tricks. I don't get it very consistently, but it's it avoids having to run around. That's okay. That's not too bad. So here you want to aggro this guy because the guy you need to kill is a close combat. So you want him to run to you as soon as possible, but you don't want to aggro him too early because the dogs and the other mobs might block your way while getting into the the cavern. So I don't know if you saw, but Parvati teleported to me, which means that you've been placed out of combat. So you can fast travel. I fast travel just a split second too early, but it's a useful thing to know. So you also want a quick save on your way here. I mean, early on, anyways. I think I'm out of bullets, right? Yeah. So you need a bullet here. I should have reloaded while jumping, but never mind because this asshole, this little dude. I shot him too soon. Too late. You don't want him to. You obviously don't want him to get up here because it's low. If you shoot him on the ladder, he falls down, but I shot him too late. So you want to try and get out of combat. You can hear from the music you're out of combat as well. If you can't get out of combat because Parvati is being a pain or whatnot, you simply run to Silas. And the direction I was taking is a good. You need to go a bit more to the left, but it's pretty much a straight line to Silas, and it's not that much of a time loss because, as you can see, I'm going to have to run to Silas from here, and you were pretty much just on the other side, not on the other side of that hill exactly, but not that far away. So since you've done the quest for him, hand in everything. You're going to hand in the two quests for the constable, the fistful of digits, and the medicine quest. You can hand in the medicine quest to Abernathy, but you know it's slower, so no. So the finger quest to hand in is just spam one. So you've done everything you need to do in Edgewater, and now you want to TP to geothermal and do geothermal. So you want to do geothermal same way you would any percent, except that you're going to pick up the book, obviously, which is at the bottom of the area. So you want to be careful because you can't interact with objects while inhaling stuff. So you've picked up the pad. You want to go up. If Parvati's with you, you want to try and keep her downstairs because she can TP to you when you're exiting, and it gets you out of combat a bit faster. It's not a great explanation. If it happens, you'll see what I mean. It rarely happens, but if it does, it can be. It can save us a couple of seconds. Oh, what a. Okay, she TP'd back, but I'm not out of combat. If she TPs to you just before this door, you get out of combat, so it avoids having to exit this area and go back, which is what I'm doing right now.
Heads down.
Okay, good.
There's no going. Hey, listen.
So 1122 redirect to Edgewater. So throughout the run, you want to pick up some ammo. I should have picked up light ammo as well. You want to pick up some ammo because you're going to do a bit of shooting, and the guns you use are ammo hungry. Hungry is not the word, but they do have a tendency to. It's funny because when I see the other runs, they can fast travel a bit earlier. So you need to level up dialogue here. So you're going to spam your points in dialogue because it's a useful skill you're going to use throughout the run. And you want to level up stealth as well while you're at it. You could have picked up, I should have picked up, I guess, the perk that allows me to carry more, just to be sure that I'm never encumbered. But since you're going to be running around with companions a lot, it's not that necessary.
You want to know what?
So, fast travel to Botanical to hand in the quest to Sebastian. I think it's Sebastian Kemp. Thomas Kemp.
Oh, that's Thomas.
And that's Emerald Vale. So you need to, well, it's not exactly Emerald Vale as of yet because Parvati's going to talk to you. You have to drop in the, you have the Vicar, which is a good sign because it means you didn't forget the Vicar.
Captain, what can I?
So I've set up a couple of splits. They're not perfect, but they are what they are. They're not complete either. Yeah. Hi Phineas, how's it going? So you need to go to the Groundbreaker and not forget to actually go to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Pick up the Shroud upstairs.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
While you're at it, talk to Sam so you can, interact with Sam. So you can actually get the quest later on. Blah blah blah. So you need to exit with Parvati and Vicar. As soon as you exit, talk to the Vicar so you can start his quest line. You can either do it on exit or you can do it just a couple of seconds later. Phoenix. Well, Felix, why do you turn your back to us?
Customs and inspection.
So I don't really know what the dialogue here is, so I tend to spam one once again. Until I get a dialogue option I think is okay. Talk to her, spam one so you'll actually take the bounty. You want a quick save.
Security.
So you could talk to the Vicar just after talking to Sanita, which is the person I talked to, because when you talk to other characters, your companions, they TP to you, so that means that the Vicar's always going to be next to you, which is useful. But you can always do it just after exiting the ship as well. Technically, you need to talk to Vicar Max just after. Well, I mean right now, but we'll do it later. It's a fun little trick. So I always mess up this, so I quick save before. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
So since you got caught by since you got caught by Gladys, but I did it too. I wasn't very smart about it. I got caught by Gladys, which is not an issue. It's an issue because where it becomes an issue is
What do you think you're... Glad we worked this out.
is if she catches you twice. So you need to wait for it to sit down before you can actually talk to her again. So actually no, you don't really need to buy anything from her except for the mag picks, but you don't really need those. Buy ammo once again. I'm not really sure about the ammo route, but once again, I mean, I use my guns a lot. Not a lot, but quite a bit, so I don't want to run out. So talk to Ellie, talk to Wanda. You need the shroud. You needed the shroud to be able to do this, so that's why you picked it up. Go talk to Jesse, spam 1. Talk to Jesse, spam. I think you can spam 2 somewhere. Yeah. No, spam 1. So you're gonna go to the sublight.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
I guess you can reload because it's a free reload.
Welcome.
Spam 1 for this guy. Oh, Vicar.
I should have get.
I didn't really need to. My cool little trick failed because Vicar got in the way, but never mind.
Let us see that we are not caught bending the law. I am not keen on another long-term penitentiary.
I'll explain what I wanted to do with the Vicar when we get there. So you've completed Salvager in the Sky.
We also
I'll talk about that in a second. You need to talk to him to get clothes for Celeste. Run to Junlei to introduce Parvati and get the heater quest. So run to the back base to do the heater quest and Who's There, which is a quest that you got from Sanati early on. So talk to him. Spam 1.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place.
Pick up the radiator parts. Go down to forgot her name. Letty. I'm not sure I actually... Yeah, it seems I did. Did I actually do Who's There? Yeah. Who goes there, sorry. So you want to hand in your quest to Junlei. Nope. She asks you to clear the... Well, fix the radiators and clear the air downstairs. Which you need to... Well, you can't do immediately, so you might as well. So you don't technically have to kill these, but you can travel. You cannot fast travel with enemies nearby, and sometimes they usually prevent you from fast traveling, so I like to kill them. So the shock stick is good here as well because it's damage. It's shock damage. So you want to pick up. Sorry, take out your gun here. Just be sure not to get concussed. Oh, I hate the way the barrels work in this game. They have a tendency to be a bit... it's either they kill everything in sight or they don't. So you actually want to stay away from the barrels as much as you can because they can get you concussed. If you're concussed, you can't fast travel, which is slow, and it lasts for like 20 seconds. So that's not what you're looking for. So you hand in your quest to Parvati immediately. Try not to get an infinite loop. Talk to Edna, who's going to give you a quest for the relay, and we're going to go to Udon.
Back to Byzantium. I'm just gonna.
I don't know the dialogue with Udon, so I'm sure I have way too much dialogue. Yeah, it's sealed right here, blah 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 blah. Talk to him again to do Ellie's quest, so you can save Jesse.
I never thought I would see.
Yeah, I'm sure I overdid the dialogue there. So talk to Ellie. It's a quick dialogue. You want to fast travel in front of your ship and you fast travel in front because you need to talk to Felix. Enter their ship. I'm sure if you menu properly, fast traveling to their ship instead of entering is quicker, but never mind.
I believe I heard Felix and
Ah.
Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Yeah, unbelievable. So you need to talk to Parvati so you can do the follow-up quest, but obviously they're talking together. Maybe picking up Felix a bit later is better. Who knows? So fast travel to... Oh, I forgot to hand it to Nati's quests, so I need to do it on my way back. Fast travel to engineering. Or promenade, yeah. It's called the promenade, but for me it's engineering. On your way, you need to go to the bar. On your way to the bar, quick save and start stealing shit. Pick up the shotgun and pick up the or sniper rifle.
So, how's this work?
So talk to Parvati. You might be able to talk to her earlier, I guess. Her dialogue triggers when she says, "So how does this work?" But I'm not really sure. So you can't just fast travel back because you need to hand in a quest to this person. And I think I forgot to pick up the. No, I think I did pick it up. I'm not sure. The weapon. Yeah, I forgot to pick up the weapon. It's a good thing I checked. Could have done it later, but I would have forgotten. I usually do it now.
Be right there.
Once again, ammo.
On my way.
And that's
Why does that go to feel on
that's Groundbreaker. So go to the landing pad.
Byzantium, Captain?
Talk to Parvati if she's here.
Hey,
Talk to Ellie. So you need to take Ellie here.
not so fast.
Oh, I missed the quick save, quick load trick, but never mind. Once again, ammo. I might be overdoing it on ammo, but I chew through like 1,000 heavy ammo and 1,000 cell ammo or whatever energy ammo. So I don't feel like I'm overkilling anything.
I see you have
So pick up the quest for Sofia. You want to equip your weapons. So, first thing you want to do when you get outside is talk to Ellie's parents to get that quest moving.
Sure, they look fancy, but there's my parents' place. Smell that?
That's a bit annoying. So those pop-ups are annoying because you don't know when they come up. There's no way to predict. So just spam 1 for her dialogue, it's pretty quick. So you want to exit, you can't talk to her when you're inside, but you want to talk to her right now. So once again, I think you can spam like a free inhaler. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I mean, inhaling's
We gotta talk. Can you?
no, so okay. So you want to run to the bridge, just discover the Estates District, talk to this wonderful lady. It's going to give you a quest. Sure, I'll look into it. So you're going to do the retirement district way later in the game, and you're also going to do all of the sewer quests way later in the game. So you need to pick up the quest from him. Be sure to actually pick it up, because if you don't, you're going to lose a lot of time coming back and picking it up. We're going to run to the bureau to... oh, do I have any? Yeah, I have enough lockpicks, and I can level up lockpick anyways. Pick up the quest from Alonso, who gives you a very annoying quest. We're going to enter Lockwood's office so we can take the documents. Oh, 45. I should have increased it more, because you need 55 hack for this run, so... I don't really know. I think you can interact with the terminal to get some information, blah blah, but you're literally going to run into Lockwood during other quests, so I don't think there's much of a benefit to using the terminal to complete the quest early on. It really doesn't set you back in any way, and killing Lockwood in the sewers is literally there's a sprat you need to pick up that's at her feet. So you're gonna go to the plaza. Oh, I missed that jump. Pick up this. Oh, I forgot to do something as well, which is you need to plunder Foresight. So go talk to Maverick to get the audition quest, and you're done with Byzantium. So you want to talk to Adat. Yeah, well, I was not expecting that. I was going to say you need to talk to her to... to do Sam. And you want to fast travel to Monarch Stellar Bane.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Talk to Parvati.
Hey, Captain.
You can take. You don't have to take the vicar, but you need him a bit later in the run. So in the monarch run. So I feel that you might as well.
Hey, hold on there.
Grim is this guy's a pain. He does this often.
Oh,
But you need to talk to him because he hands you a quest. You don't actually need to talk to Nyoka. I don't know why. They're always annoying in this bar. But you do need to talk to this guy. I think my lie is high enough, or intimidate. No, lie is 45. It's high enough, which is good. So you've completed the quest, his quest line. You want to talk to
Can I get another
Celia
fruit?
first. Start with a 2 in the dialogue, then with 1s. Because 2 gets you to talk about the poster you need for Grim. Whereas if you start with 1s, you'll go down the Sebastian discussion, and there's no way for you to get out of that
that's just what it's
without
called.
starting the discussion again. So run to, I think it's Velma? Yeah. I don't really know her dialogue options very well. I tend to spam 1. There's a lot to talk about with her. So you need to go around, pick up the note here from someone. I don't know what the note's about. I can't remember for the life of me what the quest is about. But anyways. So you want to pick up... you need to run to an apartment. Braxton's apartment right here. Kind of enter on your right because this guy is going to block you otherwise. Ah. That's unbelievable. Once again, ammo. Go to the back. Read these. You technically have to go talk to someone in the apartment above you. I mean, in the quest line. I'm pretty sure you don't actually have to, so I did not. And we'll see if it works out. So you have the caffeine for a Nyoka. You need to go to the betting parlor. Talk to Nell. So you want to fast travel back to the ship because you need to talk to Grim, and walking there is pretty long. So you're better off.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in it.
Oh, I forgot to do my split. Never mind. I'll do it now. It's late, but it's never mind.
Have you had...
So you need to talk to Nyoka. Run to...
Hello, stranger.
Oh, actually, I should have done it. There's a better way to do this.
You look like a...
So, I'm not sure you actually have to talk about Mr. Pickett to this guy
Queen I saw
to
was in
get the
wild.
quest. Oh, you do need to trade.
You look like a...
You need to buy these.
Please.
Hey.
Spam 1 for this guy. So we're going to do 2 quests. We're going to do the Secret People, which is the quest about Braxton. I was talking about an apartment, someone you need to talk to. This is a quest line, so we'll know immediately if we actually need to talk to her.
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Forgot to do my splits again. Never mind. So you need to go to a house, which is right here. Um, I'm not really the sorry. The skills are not perfectly routed. I'm not exactly sure what I need and what I don't need. Uh, did I? Yeah, I looted. You need to loot the corpse and exit. I like exiting through this door because if you exit through the bottom area, you have a dialogue option. I'm not sure. Picking the lock is quicker, but at least it avoids having to memorize another dialogue tree, which usually ends up in me spamming one. So I'd rather just not do it. So equip your grenade launcher. And you don't necessarily want to kill things here, you want to kind of get them off the body. Because you want the key. So you pick up what you can here. So you can't fast travel here because you're surrounded by enemies, so take the opportunity to run to the printing press. I don't think you should have avoided these, you don't want to aggro these. So kind of hold W. Well, to me it's W, but to get your companions to TP to you, so they kind of stay out of combat.
I'm en route, Captain. Coming back.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Sometimes it doesn't really work out.
Down they go. I'll be right there.
Ah, this is really frustrating.
Everyone all right?
I need to talk to you, Captain.
You really can get lucky, but I should have not run through them. You can get just get to the printing press, discover printing press, and fast travel immediately. There usually is no need to kill all those rapidons.
Give it 10 or 15 years.
So you want to discover the Bayside runes. Actually, I need to increase hack to 55 while I'm at it. So, I'm gonna buy some ammo. I've already gone through 100 ammo, heavy ammo, and since you've increased your hack, you can actually buy some lockpicks as well now. So, clear this area because you're gonna need it for another quest, and you might as well do it now. It's an iconoclast quest called Odd Drops. There might be better pathing here. I know there's a way you can go behind these, but I feel like going behind these mountains is a bit slower. So I don't usually take it, I just follow the road. It allows me also to discover the crossroad, which is not infinitely useful, but it can be. So enter Amber Heights, you want to try and avoid the dialogue with Rose who's standing in front of the door. To do that you want to press W during the loading screen, but it doesn't always work. I don't know what's the quickest way to get out of a dialogue with her. But anyways, you want to talk to this guy,
What are you buying?
trade with him as well because you want to buy. So this is a helmet armor, that's good. So he's giving you odd jobs. You've already done 1 out of the 3 tasks. Now you want to talk to Tucker. don't forget to hand in Tucker. If you do forget, you'll botch the quest eventually.
Appreciate it.
Once again, ammo. I don't think you need any more lockpicks. I guess once you're there, you could fast travel to Amber Heights instead of walking. Yeah, it'd be faster. But anyways, you need to go see Graham.
A manta queen. Yeah. Still a day.
You need to close this vent. You want to use this bench, get your science to 20, and tinker your weapon. So you want to tinker the sniper. Oh god, I'm out of money. That was a terrible idea. I don't usually tinker as much. I don't think I need that much more money. This is going to be tense. So never mind. Questing is going to give me a lot of gold. Let's hope so. So you want to go to the Bayside warehouse for the printing press quest. Talk to Nils. I really don't know what the fastest dialogue is, so I kind of walk through it. Talk to this person, tell her everything's fine, and she's going to be safe, and blow her up. So you've picked up the item for the Iconoclast quest. While you TP here, you can hand in the odd drops.
What are you about?
You want to go see Graham.
Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
So now he's giving you the quest for the printing press. I kind of like to do all my Iconoclast quests in one go, so that I don't have so much on my mind, and I don't have to manage 8 different quest lines on 6 different areas. Oh, forgot the splits again. So you want to go all the way back here. You need to kill everything. There's just no way around it. Call your guys back to you so that the mobs kind of group up around you. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Sometimes they group up nicely, and having the grenade launcher is useful. Sometimes they kind of run around and, well, whatever happens, happens. So you've done the printing press. You want to run to these guys, to Diagro. So you're out of combat. I could have traveled just to Amber Heights to hand in the quests, but I need to go back to Amber Heights at least once, so
South here,
there's
off
no
the road and down this slope. We've got a decent
huge
stretch ahead of us.
issue into not handing the quest right now. So you want to go to the Broken Bridge. You can technically just discover Broken Bridge and go go to the next area, which would be Fallbrook, but I mean, you're here, so you might as well do the smuggler tunnel, talk to the guy, go to UDL, pick up the science weapon. So I picked up. You need to be careful here because you can die easily with all these mines. I don't know if you remember, but I picked up a quest from Sanjar called Bolt 52. I completed the quest, and you don't actually need to hand it in to be able to do the next quest on the quest line, which is called Errors in Scene. And you can actually do I'm actually going to do Errors in Scene right now, even if I did not hand in Bolt 52. So Errors Unseen is at the UDL lab up there, and it's also there's a science weapon there, so it's kind of useful to do both. I mean, it's not useful, but it's a good area because you can do both. Yeah.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just look. I didn't mean what I said, myself.
Does this make us complicit? Everyone all right?
Incoming!
Okay. So the area is cleared. You wanna? There's always an invisible wall here that kind of bothers me. Oh, I forgot to take the. That's fortunate, but there's a UDL tag here. I usually forget to pick it up. Did I not pick it up? I know I picked it up. Well, it seems I didn't. Yep. That's unfortunate. Unlock the goop gun. So fast travel back to the blown bridge. I call it a broken bridge. It's the blown bridge. And you want to go straight, pretty much east. You want to go between these two trees. The Manti Queen for Mr. Pickett is somewhere around here. Yeah, take out the shotgun. Shotgun should be a good weapon here. I usually have the... In most of my runs, I only have the grenade launcher. This is my first time with a shotgun. Yeah, shotgun is not great. So pick up the journal and run to Fallbrook.
Can we talk? Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. Time for a round of whiskey.
So go talk to Nelson. Then we're going to go to buy some ammo. I'm low on cash. It's a bit of annoyance. Run to Catherine. Cross the road and go to this door to talk to this person for that's a good thing I can intimidate. For Ellie. So you've completed the Ellie quest line, you just need to talk to her. In your quests, I would advise putting Sprat Kings as the quest you're following, because you need to pick up some some stuff on the ground, and it's not very clear where all it is. Ugh. I mean, it's easier to have the waypoints to pick these up because I don't know them by heart, and if you forget one, you won't really notice until later on, so it's a bit frustrating. So you want to go around here to talk to Reginald, I believe. So if you haven't given the data cartridge to Max, Reginald won't be here, but you can literally talk to Max right here, and Reginald will spawn. So don't worry if you. It's happened to me. I came here, had forgotten to talk to Max, and Reginald wasn't here. Kind of freaked out. I just talked to Max, and he literally spawned in front of me. So it's pretty simple. So you want to talk to Nelson. He's going to give you a follow-up quest on Sprat Kings, which you're going to do a bit later. But for now, you're going to exit. Once again, I forgot my split. Oh yeah. So this section's a bit, well, not tricky, but there's a lot to do.
Borderline offensive, Miss Ramnerine Wentworth. Of course I believe. The tides are merely a well-aimed goal.
So you obviously want to keep spamming your inhaler for your speed boost. 180 inhalers are going to give you an hour's worth of speed boost. The run is pretty much 2 hours long in game time, so you need about 360. So when you get here, if there are mobs here, it means you've forgotten to pick up the quest from Ash. So you need to go back because there should never be mobs here. Here you can spam 2 to get the quest. What I do is I like to do Devil's Peak now. Do the cavern part at least. You should at least discover it. There are some quests in Monarch the order doesn't matter. This is one of them. As soon as you've discovered the cavern, whether you do it now or later doesn't change anything because you're not going to travel any extra distance to do it. So it really doesn't change anything. I like to do it now because it's I just once again I get it off my mind. It's done, and I don't forget about it. I'm hoping my game didn't crash here. But it's a good thing you have the load remover.
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over. Tunnel here.
Coming back.
So I try to get these guys as close to me as I can.
Big guns blazing. Up to you.
Okay, that's great. That was a good fight. That's not a good fight for me. Come on, getting on fire. Thank you, Bertold. It was a great conversation. So you want to run to the summit. You're going to run to the summit, discover the summit, turn around immediately, go to the barracks to talk to Bertold, and then fast travel back to the Devil's Peak cavern, the cavern.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
And after fast traveling to the cavern, we're going to do Ash's quest. Then we're going to go Clive. It's great. Actually, come to think about it, traveling to the crossroads might be faster to do Ash's quest. I'm not really sure. You need to go back to the outpost. Go on your not on left of these flowers because you get stuck for some reason. But you want to go behind the outpost, and I think the bridge is right here. Yeah. So again, you avoid fighting anything. I don't know why sometimes you have mantisaurs here, sometimes you don't. But anyways, you want to interact with this skull and get the hell out of there. So we're gonna use the secret entrance to this area, the burst thing. So you don't need to kill anything here, just run straight. Go to the ladder at the back. You don't need to loot him. You've killed him. And you just exit. Once you're outside, you want to talk to Nyoka. And since you've just transitioned somewhere, she's next to you.
Hey,
Yeah. At your pleasure. And you want to run. So initial direction is west, but what you want to do is go
We got a fight on our hands.
under this arch for Nyoka's quest. And once you're there, and you've done it once or twice, you'll recognize easily where you have to go. The grave is always just behind the Colossus over there.
here they come.
So here, I really don't know. There has to be a better way of doing what I'm going to do. You need to pick up the sweet cakes from Cascadia, and you also need to enter the secret lab. The issue is that you have a ton of marauders everywhere. I honestly don't know how to do all of this without killing everyone, because you can't go to the secret lab if oh wow. Ugh.
On my way, Cap. That's the last of them.
So it's not a great area. I really don't know how to do this better.
Mess with us. Incoming.
Ah. So this is the issue. You can't interact with this terminal unless you're out of combat. So I don't know how to get here without getting into combat, and once you're in combat, I don't know how to get out of it without killing anyone, or everyone rather. So it's a big time loss. It's really a place where I think you can optimize a lot. Okay. I need to talk. Oh, actually, I'm not sure you actually have to, but I think you need to.
Here they come.
Nice hit.
I love a good fight.
Oh yeah, so I'm stuck in combat. You need to clear the next area anyways, so you might as well do it. This is terrible. Shotgun is not a good option.
Watch out. Max is falling.
So that shotgun was not a good pickup. But anyways,
There we go. As perfectly aligned as the plan itself.
oh! There usually is a Mantiqueen hanging around here,
This
but
is the
apparently
part
not. So don't forget to pick up the science weapon here. Don't forget to save while you're picking it up, because you can easily die here. Ah, obviously. Oh god, I thought Nyoka had kicked me off the ledge there. So you've got the cake, you've got the secret weapon, you've done the quest line for Sublight as well. All is good. You want to... So now you're on the other side of the Cascadia.
This had looked mighty grand when it was built.
You want to get away from enemies. And fast travel to Fallbrook, I guess. I need to double check my notes. Oh yeah, yeah. So next main quest is going to be Devil's Peak and everything else. There's no particular order for now. I'm not really sure which is best. Once again, I like the hand-in quest before doing large or important story quests, just to be sure, on the safe side. So hand in the Clive quest. Thank you. You still have Sprat Kings to do, which is a bit annoying.
Mini Malin, get your...
But having the waypoints once again is useful, because I can't remember how many times I've forgotten to look into a pile and not been able to complete the quest. So this is done. So you've done everything you have to do at... Sorry, you've done almost everything you have to do at Fallbrook. You hand in the quest to Nelson and they'll be absolutely done. Now go to Amber Heights. So you're going to hand in the quest to Ash, hand in the quest to Graham.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions.
You can fast travel to Amber Heights now. It's faster than having to walk back, as I said a bit earlier.
Hey, Max, what does your religion say happens to us after we die?
So you
The
talk to
body
Graham.
returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure it,
Um, I actually am going to hand in quests to Stellar Bay, even if I'm pretty sure this is redundant. But I once forgot to hand in the quest to Agnes um, before doing the MSI, not the MSI, but the targeting thing. And it said it was bot, even if Agnes and
If you were in
Stella
charge,
and his dude. Sorry. Yeah. So I think this is overkill. I don't think I need to hand these all in.
what can
Um, you need to go to Velma as well to talk about Braxton. You don't forget to go to Velma. You can go to Parvati to get the casserole quest as well. I mean, you need to go to Parvati to get the casserole quest.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar.
So now you can go to Devil's Peak. So unfortunately, I don't know how to do the skip, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and kill everything inside.
How many years do you think it took nature to shape the rock into a set of horns like? Incoming! Coming over to you!
Why am I concussed?
You may not realize this yet for an outsider. Things on lockdown. If you did ever get it. So you out there. Too many. You said. Hey, elevators to your right.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh god.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed.
Incoming!
Ah, you have to be kidding me.
that's the last of them.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never.
Talk to Nyoka.
Have some information.
No, Nyoka needs a favor.
If MSI. Luckily, how give.
So go to Sanjar, which is why. Yeah, I didn't need to turn in the quest earlier, but I mean, better safe than sorry right now. We're still working on the routes.
I'm yet. I. What? I
Oh.
see.
I did not need to come here? Oh yeah, because I handed in the quest, so they stopped broadcasting. Oh well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So I want to fast travel to a printing press. Just gotta double check my quest log afterwards to be sure I handed it everything and I haven't forgotten something.
Incoming.
So here you want to kind of go around the sulfur pits and not straight through, otherwise you're going to aggro every living creature in there, and killing all those rapidons is going to be a pain. Okay, I don't think this was the right way to go.
Be right there. I'm going.
Coming back.
Making tracks. Heading back.
Heading back.
This is so frustrating.
Nice hit.
Oh well. Am I out of combat? Get me out of combat, for crying out loud. Oh, frustrating. I hate this area. This is probably the funnest message in the game, so I'm gonna play it. So, did I do everything I need to do? Low Crusade, Cupidus, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah. So you want to hand in the targeting module to Sanjar. Because it's faster than giving it to the iconoclasts. On your way to... Actually, the fastest way would be to go to... I mean, you need to talk to the chef for the casserole. I hope I have the quest. No, I don't. Thank you so much, Parvati. You're a pain.
Captain, Felix and the Vic.
You think most
What I thought. Oh, you have to be kidding. Oh god. Never mind. Amber Heights Crossroads. Oh, that's... Well, let's hope I can go to the church directly and I don't have to go to the north entrance and then the church. So I'm gonna put a couple points in determination.
Here they come.
Okay, cool. So this can be a tough fight. I got pretty lucky there.
On my way.
Our
So let's talk to the chef for the casserole. Yeah. So I have 18,000 bits now again, which is good news. I was afraid I'd be lacking.
You got it. I got
Don't know
all
why
this.
he didn't want to give me the
It'll
casserole
only take
earlier.
about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
And that's Monarch. Well, most of Monarch. We're gonna have to come back, but that's the...
Captain, if you're looking for crew.
So we do the relay because we might as well. It's on the, it's nearby, and
members
all you need
coming
is a
with
hack
you.
of
They're
55.
sharing a drink upstairs.
Yeah, which is good. We have that.
To return.
It's too bad I lost
Other than that, the
a lot of
station
time
is in better
doing
shape than I
a couple of
expected.
things I should have not been doing.
Nicely done.
Exit. So you want to blow these up to avoid getting concussed. Because if you're concussed, you can't use the terminal here.
Poor bastard.
And you don't want to not be able to use a terminal here. Okay, so relay's done. Now you need to go to Rosway, or Roseway. Not sure which how it's pronounced. I'd say Rosway.
Some crew members are causing a dis. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Roseway, apparently. It doesn't matter which crew members you take with you.
No security. Shoot up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
So, run to the town to get the fast travel. You don't actually need to talk to anyone in town to get any quests.
For the sake of my own faith in my fellow man, I hope to the
Exit on your left, right here.
The ventilation shaft runs.
So you're gonna go to the lab first. The not secret lab.
lab. Think we'll find helpless beasts in there being experimented on? Great work.
So just go straight up. Sorry. Oh, and equip the Saltuna Sierra. It is probably one of the best weapons in game. You've got it for saving, what's his name? For giving the targeting thing to MSI, so it's a good item. So if you go right here, you can go behind and enter a secret door to go to the secret lab. I haven't routed that way. I haven't tested it. I don't know whether or not it's faster or not. I know what I'm going to do works, so I do what I'm going to do. But that might be a place to explore.
I think I heard something.
To see whether or not it's any better. So there's a fight coming up. You're going to have to reload. Reload while opening the door. Let's hope he gave me the key.
Something going on over there?
Oh god.
Everyone all right? Well, I'll be.
Oh no, he didn't hand me the key. Never mind.
Office is locked. What an unbelievable.
Okay, so you need to pick up the canisters here.
I thought the lab would be grander.
I have a tendency to quick save here because I mess up the dialogue or do something stupid.
They study and
Pick up the
laugh at
canister. 3 seems to be the right option. Kill these guys.
Fate shines on us today.
Go straight back. Ah, come on. quick save here. I mean, quick save before talking to her, because once again, I'm not sure. I keep forgetting about the dialogue options. Okay, yeah, so it's good. So you want to exit through the back door. Talk to Lillian. Pick up a cigarette lighter. Run back. Quick save around here, because if you don't do this properly, you can easily fall to your death.
All that for a cigarette.
Incoming.
So you want to run back to Lillian to hand in the quest, and not forget to hand it in. I do like it how it says secret lab on the front door. Ugh. Thank you. Okay, so now you're going to pick up the force weapon for the Hawthorne quest and the acid steeper for Sam. So the acid steeper spawns regardless of whether or not you actually started the quest line for Sam. I've actually started it because it's I think it's a bit optimal to talk to Ada and do part of the quest earlier on, but you don't actually have to.
Oh, good. Cleanliness isn't much of a priority, I take it. You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
So I just picked up the acid steeper. The force schematics is right here. You don't have to fight anything, just run out. I think the best place to run out is through this door. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, actually. But I think if you run straight, you can get out of combat and far away from anyone quickly. Somewhere around here. Yeah. So fast travel to Roseway. I don't know why I say Roseway, but fast travel to Roseway. Hand in the various quests. So start off with this guy. Spam 1. Go to the comms area, and unfortunately you're going to have to tell him his good friend's dead. Well, it's not his good friend, he doesn't care who he is. But you don't say you shot him in the head, but... and now you go to Vaughn, or whatever his name is. And same. Okay, so you've done Roseway. So now you're going to do Phineas.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
So pick up the science weapon. Go back to your ship. And we're going to go to Byzantium. So you do Phineas now, so you can do the freight port to Byzantium, so you can
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
do the Phineas quest line. And the retirement quest line and the sewer quest line. And a lot. I mean, you do a lot now in Byzantium, but it's a bit smoother than doing it than doing part of the quests early on.
Do you mind?
Okay, thank you. It was great having conversation with you.
That's the last of them.
So I would advise. I mean, I'm trying to. This section, the retirement, should be optimized. I know I'm not doing it properly. The best thing, in my opinion, would be to have a shock weapon, which I don't have. I think you should buy one from Foresight when you get to him. But I think you can skip most, if not all, well, part, if not most, of the fight by doing things a bit smarter than what I usually do. But I'll try to do it now, which is to kill the drones on the left, go behind, kill the drones in the back, and get out of combat. But I'm not sure how well it works. So try to get both your guys with you. That's what I was afraid of. These guys don't always aggro. The other mobs don't always aggro, and you can kill these. Oh god. Without actually entering combat. I might have been able to kill them, to use the terminal after killing the first mobs, actually, because I was not stuck in combat. But I'm sure there's a better way of doing this than what I'm doing right now. So this quest, pick up the spratlings. If you don't know where they are, use the quests for waypoints.
Incoming, Captain!
But they're pretty easy. There's one just as you exit the retirement area. There's two. There's one in that small room, one in the wall next to a small room, one up here. Oh. Which is always in the back corner here. And there's one actually there's one here. Oh, I don't have to loot her. I'm pretty sure I picked up everyone. Oh yeah, there's another one just at this door. So do all the quest line here. Fast travel to the plaza. You do this for the Celeste quest line, which once again is probably the most annoying quest line with Parvati in my opinion.
You.
Okay, blah blah blah. So you need to try on the outfits, so Now you look like a marauder.
Two
She's
outfits
happy.
remain.
Now you look like a spacer, so she's happy. And this, I believe, is iconoclasts. That's great. So she gave you another quest, which is to pick up some Mantiquin stuff and whatever. But you've done all those already, so now you've picked up the dress for Parvati as well. So she's asking you. Celeste asked you to go to post office, fast travel to the bureau because it's closer than anything else, than any other fast travel location to the post office. There might be a better way of doing the post office section. I don't really know how. I looked around, didn't find anything, but this section's a bit annoying. So you to talk to her.
There's something weighing
Then
on
you
my
need to
mind.
talk to her. Now you can fast travel to the estate district. You're going to be facing the right direction, so you can press forward to start moving to gain a bit of time. So you're going to pick up the note, which is right here. You're going to talk to her to hand in the retirement quest. Talk to the sentinel to understand that you need to go to pick up a package for the chairman. I forgot. It was a mistake. I wanted to go to the bureau, but actually, since I'm here, I might as well do the add the addition quest because it's nearby. So reload your guns. Just reload your guns in elevators.
You're considering it, aren't you?
Maybe I should have leveled up a couple of dialogue options here. Well, no, not even. So we're gonna talk to Maverick. Fast travel back to the bureau. Go to the post office. Pick up the stuff for Celeste and pick up the chairman's parcel. So you need to talk to people twice to do that. You can't just spam dialogue. At least I don't think you can. So I think, yeah.
How?
Yeah, so talk to her twice, because otherwise you're not going to get, you're going to get one parcel but not the other. So fast travel to the plaza. Go to Jolie Cœur. For some reason she said, I don't know who killed her. I don't know who would, I mean, I want to kill her, but I don't know who apart from me would want to kill her. You've looted the last item, so her quest line is done. Go to the estates, so you can go to the chairman. Oh, talk to this guy. And since you have a parcel, you can actually run into the chairman's office with two guys covered in ammo and bullets and guns and whatnot. But who cares? So talk to him, blah 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 blah.
When you reach the 8,
Yeah.
then
Can you fast travel from here? Nope. Okay. So now you need to go to HHC. And you're gonna do his quest line. and the board's quest line at the same time. So for his quest line, you're going to do the pickpocket trick on Percival. Oh, I'm really sorry.
What's with the big hole in the wall?
So you need to send a message.
Well, that was some.
I beg.
Can you talk to him again?
I understand.
Yeah. So you've got Lockwood's paper. That's great. Thank you. So you're going to do the Demethyl now. And you're going to do Demethyl the same way you would do on an any % run. Oops, wrong way. So quick save here, in case you die. You shouldn't die, because you have companions to soak the bullets. So quick save, quick load here, because sometimes you get caught in conversations, and I think quick saving, quick loading ensures that you're not caught in conversations and that you can actually just skip the conversation. So once again, you go to the back like you would for any %. Pick up the Demethyl. And go to... you're going to go to Phineas to hand in the quest, the Demethyl quest, and also to bug his terminal. So you can do both quest lines at the same time. So there's still a lot to do, but most of it is running around and traveling now. You've done most of the work. I think you shouldn't pick up companions when doing this type of thing, because they always give you extra dialogue options, which are a pain to manage, but I feel that it's a bit slower to unclick the companions than it is to perhaps get extra dialogue options. I don't know why you can't skip this dialogue. It's funny because the developers were wondering that as well when they watched the any % run. They were wondering, well, why doesn't he skip the dialogue? So I don't think it's intended. So you can send the tracking signal. I don't know whether or not it's better to send a corrupted one or an actual one. I know how to finish a game by sending an actual signal, which is what I did, because I know how that works.
Some crew members are causing... You have a message from Adjutant.
So now you want to go to the Groundbreaker. My splits kind of help me as to where I want to go. There are a couple of things you want to hand in. You want to hand in the quest for Edna, which is the relay quest. You need to talk to Parvati. Oh god. Good thing no one was there. You want to hand in the sublight quest. She's going to hand you another quest you have to do, which is called the Ice Palace, which is on HRS space station.
That
Oh yeah, and you need to talk to Gladys as well to hand in
Captain, if you're
secrets.
looking for
the duck.
The Rosway distress call. I lost a bit of. I mean, I should have done that just after sublight, because now I'm going to have to walk to Gladys again. I haven't timed it, but I think it's faster to go from Promenade to Gladys than it is to go from your ship. It feels pretty obvious, but you never know.
Have you?
Blah blah blah. Near hostiles. I don't know why it says that. Is it the marauders or kind of guys you aggro?
reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet.
Search the term Sam.
Okay, Cap.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal.
This is the place. We'll need the power generators back on to finish this job.
Oh,
Impressive, Captain. Diplomacy at its finest. Keep a sharp eye out, Captain. One wrong step could incapacitate or kill. Science in action is both a marvelous and terrifying thing to behold. In this case, however, I'd say it's more the latter.
So you obviously want to avoid getting concussed here.
Sublight will be well pleased that you've claimed the station. Myself, I'll be fine leaving this place. Chartrand. Sounds awfully familiar. That was the scientist from Cassis.
So you need to go back to Groundbreaker to hand in the sublight quest.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
So you should send the elevator down when you hand in the quest, so that the elevators, you don't have to wait for it. And I took Nyoka. Oh, I didn't take. I need to take Nyoka and Felix. Yeah. So just. Well,
I believe I hear Felix and
why do I go back to? Yeah.
Parvati discussing.
So you want to go back to Byzantium to finish
We are now.
the Boyd's quest line. I don't really know how to trigger Felix's quest line, so I kind of take him with me here because I know he's not happy about the fact that you pick up the quest.
Some crew members are causing a
So head back to.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
So you're gonna have to do a couple of things here. Oh, I should not have exited. Should have fast traveled. Never mind. Talk to Nyoka.
So is this how it's gonna be?
I think you need determination to trigger his quest. So I'm gonna pick that up.
Are you serious?
I bet-
So is this? No. We're about to ruin your day. Can we do that again?
So you need to do this to get Nyoka's quest line done. I mean to move it forward anyways.
Yeah. Now that was fun. Let's make this quick.
Ugh.
Huh.
So loot these bodies. Talk to Nyoka.
At least.
Fast travel to the Botanical Gardens. And get, just use this as a waypoint. Kind of know where it is, but it's easier to use a waypoint. So I don't think there's a good way to optimize some of the quests here, because we're gonna pass in front of a cavern that we need to go to for Felix's quest line, but there's no way to trigger that quest line earlier. So there really is. I've thought about it long and hard, and I can't really find a way to avoid having to go back between Emerald Vale and Monarch, essentially. Monarch Silla, Emerald Vale.
Take a moment to enjoy this vista.
So let's talk to Parvati.
A reminder to all crew members: there is only one toilet.
Oh,
on the
I'm
ship.
concussed. Don't talk to Parvati.
Captain.
So we need to go to Monarch. Fallbrook might have been the better option,
We're now in orbit
but doesn't really
above
matter.
Stellar Bay, Captain.
Well, I'm still concussed. So you need Yoka with you because you're doing Yoka's questline, and you need to pick up the beacon as well. Oh, the beacon's at the UDL, yeah. So, well, we need to do that afterwards. Oh. Well, that's the first mistake. I need to go to Skilla first. Or Scylla. So we'll do the beacon thing. Yeah. Got a bit lost. Oh, that was a mistake. I have nothing to do on Monarch. I need to go to Scylla first.
Captain,
Let's at least
if you're
talk to
looking
Parvati.
Are you?
Oh well, I guess don't bite the sun's done.
if you don't mind.
So you have 4 quests to do here.
Scylla.
Hey, boss, I want to talk to you.
We'll be here, Captain.
So first do the beacon.
Ford had an asteroid mining operation out here.
So the beacon's right over there.
What happened to him?
Scylla is our colony's busiest mine. Think so. But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their work right now. You're in for a real treat. Because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay, located on Terra 1.
Everyone all right?
So I don't know this area well enough.
What was that?
Got him, boss!
I recognize this. Dead set on screwing this place up, too.
I wonder what it'd take to knock this over.
Incoming!
Oh, that's a mistake. I needed to take the Vicar with me. I think there's a fast travel location somewhere around here.
Fun.
Oh, do I need to talk to the vicar to open this? Oh. Or is it sealed? Well, this is frustrating. Well, let's try not this. Still have one to complete.
We can handle it. Let's take it down. On my way. Yes, I'll step lively. I'm going. I'm going.
A reminder to all crew members. We're now...
Where am I going?
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world inhabited. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization over nature. And while you're at it, say hello.
Yeah, so you've done the beacon quests.
Like Queen.
Yeah, so getting sub 2 hours is not going to happen today. So I don't know if you actually have to loot these corpses to complete the quest.
Looks like we're doing it. Don't do it, Doc. Try another weapon. Down they go. Score one for Felix.
Well,
Heads up.
I wish that.
Sometimes you can talk to her and she doesn't TP you back, sometimes she does. So you're pretty much done with everything on Monarch. I'm gonna go back to Scylla to see whether or not Phasm, the Vicar's quest, is cooperating.
Some crew members are causing a
Actually, I don't have to go back to... I need to go back to Byzantium. I'll do Scylla afterwards.
We're now in
So you're gonna hand in the beacon quest. Oh God, I forgot to do the board's quest on Monarch. I need to go back.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discuss. We're never. I have received a...
So I'm pretty sure you need to go back to Byzantium, hand in the quest.
Where?
So you can trigger Foundation.
Some crew members are causing a We are now in orbit above...
Go to geothermal. Talk to Felix.
You're not.
So now's a good time to level up everything. You need 100 lie. I believe it's 100 intimidate.
It's
That's the last of them.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
So I'm going to try and talk to Felix to get his quest line triggered.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, boss.
Okay, good.
Captain Hawthorne.
So let's go to skill up.
Never worked to support the board before, at least not officially. I suppose...
Hey, you. Looking for... Got my sights on.
So let's go to the outpost to see if we can trigger Max's quest. Oh, good. So I think here you want to attack as soon as you can.
I got this.
So we're gonna fast travel back to the ship.
Searching for.
Here they come! Down they go!
Oh god.
Can't get past that armor.
Oh, never mind. Should be out of combat. Oh yeah, because the ship is on the other side, it's not at the landing pad. So we need to go to Emerald Vale.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati. We're
Go to the Botanical Lab. Yep, take Felix. So if you go to this area before getting Felix's quest, you're just gonna have a Canid at the back instead of the outlaws and Rufus, whom you need to kill.
Oh, that's the last of him!
What is one of my waypoints on Edgewater? Oh, what do you mean deal with? Did I not deal with the automatons? Do I have to deal with them again? Because I came back? That would be frustrating. Oh, that's a bit weird. So these splits obviously are not good.
some crew members are causing a. We are now in orbit.
Actually we need to go to Scylla to hand in Felix's quest.
Say it again, Captain.
Well, actually these people are here. I think I need to talk to Nyoka to complete a quest. Oh no, it's complete. I need to talk to Ellie to complete the quest. So go back to the unreliable.
Captain, if you're looking
I think you're done with all your quest lines. Done. Yeah, so
member.
need to go to Byzantium to hand in the quest to kill.
We are now in orbit.
What's her name? I don't even know who she is. And to go back to Groundbreaker after that to hand in quests. Then we can do Hope in Tartarus.
Impressive place Dr. Chartrand has.
So my gun's broken, which is frustrating. Yeah, but I think everything's broken, so I'll have to do with.
Looks like we're doing this.
So you don't have to loot anything.
Hey, hold on a second. I want a word. Here's
Do I need to talk to Percival?
apologies for the
No,
wait.
I do not. So we should be good. We need to go to Groundbreaker, and then we're almost done.
Some crew members are causing a dis- We've
Is me.
Yeah. Hand in this quest as well. I almost forgot. Yeah, it's not here.
Right.
crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion
I think
in
you
the kitchen.
can do this a bit later, but I want to do it now to avoid.
Every SAM unit comes.
Max.
Unfortunately.
Felix.
Let's just something about the call. So that's
Oh, that's weird.
Captain, I hope we have arrived. I need you. For the sun. I must recommend you leave the Dr. Wells has failed to discover the tracking signal broadcasting the
So look down to avoid lag from loading.
We're not exploding, so I guess it worked.
So I don't know if I have the key card. No, I don't. Don't really know why. Don't really know where to pick it up. But all I have to do is go behind here.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm system.
Incoming.
Oh god, that's terrible. Not even sure I need those Mac picks. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't, but I don't really know the end of the run very well. So I'd rather have them and not need them than the other way around, as usual.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have
Error. Register.
So we need to be careful here not to skip Hope into the sun.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit. The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you return to the ship.
We're alive. We made it. I never had any doubt.
Oh, I hate this drone.
You have a message from Adjutant.
As if that...
Captain.
So long.
So I'm pretty sure you can complete all the companion quests right there, but I'm not really certain, so once again, safe strats. Yes, I'd like to continue.
Captain, I am pleased to I'll be here.
So it's good news. Now it's pretty straightforward. Well, I mean, I feel sub 2 hours is feasible.
The captain did right by us once. Forward!
You don't really need the ID. I mean, you can run around without it. You'll just get shot at, but it doesn't really change much.
Sublight has arrived. Hey, kid. A little bird told me you could use our help. I said I owed you one, and I always pay my debts. We're not about to leave our favorite vice president hung out to dry, are we, contractors? Go bust some heads.
So I'm gonna quick save here because there's our vendors on our left, and in case I've messed up the skills, I could buy some stuff like Mac picks and stuff, but I don't think I'll have to actually.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs
Ah,
our
get out of
help.
the way.
So get in there and fight! Whoa, hold. Dad.
Okay. Quick save in case I missed the dialogue options. Yeah, precisely.
You know,
What is it I need?
you know, my life.
Oh, so persuade, lie, intimidate 100.
Thank the law you're here. That madman was out of control.
And there you have it. Oh, the game crashed. Just gonna reload, so we can confirm the quests. So I'm gonna complete that in an instant. And I don't have any botched quest. That's that.